and welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity, Deadfire, and we are in Balefire? Beacon. Balefire. Belfry? I think it's Belfry. B-A-L-E, yeah. Belfry Beacon here to, I believe this is where Furrante is at that we are supposed to talk to. We have never been here either. He must be someone that's
no problem.
Wherever for. Stars guide you. Oh, yeah, that's where you have to go? Okay. Just come in here then. Oh, who leveled up? Eater did. Okay, so athletics, I guess, is your health. Is that what I was telling myself? I'll get. Oh, I guess some of my characters don't have this ability, so they don't have the second wind ability. It also increases the effect of second wind. Ah, okay. If I want him to use scrolls, I have to have him. He has no mechanics. Let's give him some mechanics. I'm just looking at this stuff to see. Intimidate. He doesn't have anything for metaphysics because he doesn't need it. Streetwise, comes up quite. Well, let's give him the survival. I think survival is for the health. I don't know how our health goes up, to be quite honest. I don't think any of these really affect our health other than athletics gives us the second win. Okay. So he gets 2 more again. Okay. Potent Empower. These are all the Empower ones. What is this? Unbreakable. The fighter refuses to be vanquished after being knocked out. The fighter stands back up with a portion of their health restored and temporary bonuses. Except I don't think he's ever been knocked out. Unbending Trunk. The fighter draws strength from their own indomitable spirit, causing them to regenerate a portion of the health lost from each attack. That is cool. The fighter now recovers more health from each attack received, or the fighter and their allies now also gain the resolute inspiration. Power Strike. I think I like this. Okay. Alright, so let's go through down here. Who's here? Well, this is obviously somebody's office.
Sure.
We're going to be stealing from the Moons of the Aura. We already know that one. Palm Stones. Come here. Oh, damn game. Come on. Pillars of Eternity. Always does this stalling. There we go. Oh, put you on fast mode. That would be nice. Okay, so I have to go anything over here before I go down the stairs. Oh, there is something over here. Oh, it goes to the tower. I bet that's where Furrante? Nope, there he is. He's right down there. Okay. Are you named? These are town two-eyed Pim. Two-eyed Pim.
Much ado to you, Casita.
The captain flourishes a sweeping bow. When he bends forward, a golden coin slips from his collar to dangle on the end of its chain. He tucks it away as he straightens, but not before you notice the etching on its front side. It marks him as the third chair on the Consuaglo Constidius.
A word of advice. Guard your back in dunnage. You have not yet carved a name for yourself or your crew. Yet you choose to swim in a sea of sharks. Should one take a bite, the Consuelo will not intervene.
So it's a council, okay.
Elsewise, how might I be of assistance?
Well, I mean, I've already been all the way to Dumango, so, Dunango. Is there someone or someplace I should avoid while here?
You may have noticed a divide between old blood and the new, by which I mean those who descended from or otherwise hold old Valia in grand esteem, and the varied and often uncouth recruits we have since brought into the fold. I assure you, the latter was supremely by necessity, though perhaps I am ill-equipped to throw stones. As a casita of some repute, you will be most welcome in the king's coffin. But you should watch yourself throughout the radiant court. You have my ear, casita. Of what do you wish to discuss today?
So, why do you speak like a Balalian? The captain arches a dark brow.
I met Furrante decades ago. Many years I sailed as his first mate before building my own humble fleet.
With an affected shrug, he sweeps a hand to indicate the room.
When in the Principe, do as the Valians do. Unless, of course, you have no care for tradition or the continued sustainability of our way of life, like some filthy new blood.
Okay, tell me about the Consuaglo.
Yes, our council of captains.
He tips his head toward the semicircle of elaborately ornate chairs aligned on the other side of the room. So, I suppose if I would have came up here first, I maybe would have understand more what's going on. I don't know. So, I can become a part of the Council of Captains since I am a captain? I just have to make a name for myself, I guess.
There are 7 seats on the Consuelo, each occupied by a high-ranking captain within the Principe. Seat holders convene to vote on a variety of issues concerning the Principe's well-being. To claim a seat, a captain must have substantial backing and sufficient power both politically and physically. Furrante, the last Marcheso, holds the highest ranking seat because the most ships in our entire fleet have pledged loyalty to his flag.
Ah, okay.
As you can guess, the Sea Wolf, Aldis, commands the second most numerous fleet of ships. As such, she is the second chair, and I am the third.
He rolls his head on his neck as if to work out a stiff muscle. But Alicia, if I remember right, she's of the new blood, right? Because that is who Benwith was sailing. Is Benwith sails under her flag. So they're going to ask me to choose a flag to sail under, I have a feeling.
Perhaps you would like to attend the proceedings when the Consuelo next convenes.
Okay. Is there more to you than just that?
You have my ear, Casita.
Nope, that's it. Okay. Anyone else named in here? No, that is it. So these are all the chairs. So this one is Captain Mad Marina is inscribed on the back of the chair. Captain Brutal Benwith is inscribed. So he is one of the, but he sails under the other one's flag. Captain Attalus, the Sea Wolf, is inscribed. Captain Furrante, the last, is inscribed. Two-eyed Pin is inscribed. So he's on the left hand, And she's on the right hand. Captain Goldfin. Captain Mirror. Well, let's talk to him now. Find out what's going on. Oops, we're doing the wrong one here.
Ah, Watcher. Good, you have arrived.
Chin jutting upward, he grants you a winsome smile. His left cheek dimples as the smile spreads to show teeth. I didn't like you the first time I met you. Let's see if you changed my mind.
Ahoy there yourself, Captain. What do I be but a pretty bit of man meat to dangle from a wrist? As easily forgotten as set aside.
Arms akimbo and head askew, Seraphin smirks. Or do I be but a pretty bit of man meat? Oh my gosh. Furrante rubs his thumb over his golden coin, violent thoughts gliding over his face like dark storms. Then he smiles, but it's a vicious expression more than a pleasant one.
A little seabird informs me that you have dealt with our mutual problem, the scoundrel Benoit.
His eyes glint as a fierce grin cuts across his face and his lonely dimple deepens. Well, if you mean I slapped him and cowed him like a boy, I didn't do anything else other than that. Well, I didn't slap him. I punched him in the gut, you know. But yeah, I didn't kill him.
I must admit, I did not expect you to leave him alive.
Aha.
But I think it a shrewd decision. Whatever understanding you've come to, I do believe could prove advantageous for us in the future.
So he was aware. Okay. I was wondering about that. Don't always have to kill your enemies, you know.
Gelarde, for this you have my grandest commendation.
I didn't bother with Benwith just for your praise.
No, as my memory serves me, you did not.
A flare of anger sharpens his smile and burns darker the color of his eyes.
And as promised, I have prepared for you a fine prize.
With a sweep of his arm, he offers you a magnificent cloak of protection. Well, I already have cloaks of protection. They're not worth shit. No. It's only worth like 50 coin. 5 fortitude, 5 reflex. Maybe this is a better one than some of the other ones. I'll have to compare them. But I think I got... Well, not all of us have cloaks either, so...
However, there is another matter of which we must now speak. I must confess to you a bit of a problem has arisen. One which speaks to your expertise with the supernatural. We've sighted the floating hangman that haunts the Deadfire.
The floating hangman, we've heard about that. I read accounts of an undead ship that flies a Drarzoni flag, yes.
It would seem I have undervalued you, Watcher.
His dark eyes glint with interest.
I will not mince words, as you undoubtedly know what we are up against. This galleon, what likely remains of the Fonferros, is a frightful legend.
Forferros. Meaning iron strength. The Forferros is the Grand Valian... Okay.
We have been losing ships at sea, Amika, and not to those Valera ship-hunting bastards. I believe the floating hangman may be our culprit.
Okay, so I have a feeling if I want to be a part of this circle here of captains, I'm going to have to go up to the Valian trading company after their ships, right? I have a feeling this is what it's all kind of coming up to.
Fortune favors us, as I have procured a survivor from such a recent sinking. You will consider what she has to say.
Head craning abruptly to the side, he barks a loud order.
Come forth, Selenia. Quickly now, or I will run rivers of your lethargic blood.
What? At that last he smiles. No, I think you meant it. Sun-blistered and raw-boned, the pirate regards you both with a discerning glare. She tongues a chapped bottom lip but keeps quiet.
Well, spit it out, Selenia, and try not to embarrass me before our guest.
Oh my gosh, see, I just don't like him.
Of course, Captain. Hit my head pretty hard near the end, but I split the tail as best as I can.
The pirate touches a spot at the base of her skull and winces. She glances off to the side, eyes black and full of hurt. Furrante sighs and rubs tiredly between his brows.
Go on, Mom. Ready as I'm like to get me.
With a shiver, the pirate turns her black button eyes to you. I'll try not to press you to remember more than we absolutely need. You will think hard and recount every detail you can. Understand? Do it even if it hurts, even if it kills you. Oh my gosh, no. I see. So what happened to you?
Saw my old crew slaughtered me, my best mates, and even a few I hated. They weren't but blood and meat in the end.
Blood and meat.
It branded the back of my eyes that moment. High seas, nothing but blue all around. Then, mist so thick you could taste it. Ships sailed from within. Out of nowhere was a hunt, not for loot, but for bodies. The ship, it looked...
She gropes at her hip, but there's nothing there. Fingers fumbling at the air, she bares her teeth.
Rotted. The crew, they were all undead. Couldn't stop them from boarding. Couldn't kill them. Couldn't even fight them in the end.
When did this happen? She ruffles a hand through her short hair, scowls.
Deny me. Drifted for days, maybe longer. Kept winking in and out after I ran out of drink.
One of mine found her no more than a week ago. Malnourished, dehydrated. The poor girl was scarcely able to speak.
Well, I'm more than able to gabble now, aren't I? Could sail, too. No, you got no reason to keep me.
She splits her hands over the softness of her shirt. Perception, I believe this is. Yeah, again, her fingers hesitate close to her hip, the fabric crinkled there where a pistol might normally be strapped. A muscle ticks in Furrante's jaw, but he otherwise ignores her. What did you do to her after she got back?
Perhaps there is something else you wish to ask of our guest before she departs from us.
How departs from us? It feels like you're going to kill her. That's what I have a feeling, you're going to kill her. So how were you taken by surprise on the open sea?
Me and my crew were adept. Alert. Always. No. Weren't no one gonna get the jump on us. Was some magic foul. Just sudden like, the winds died, the waters fell flat and the air got heavy. They turned sky and the sea both against us. Then this thick fog roiled up at midday. Without a sound, the Spectre ship.
She glides her hand in the air.
Skimmed right out. It was too late. We couldn't outsail it.
No, not if they stopped the wind and there was no waves. How'd you survive the attack?
Calling me craven? Sure, I am.
She rubs at the back of her head, rough, like she needs it to hurt.
Took a knock-in and I was out for a while. When I came to, they were eating Ganasco, our steward. I dropped a dinghy and rode for it. Don't know why they didn't give chase. Don't much care me.
So they're zombies. So tell me about them, the undead.
They were dreadful. Some were clothed, like maybe they'd only recently died. Others weren't more than moving bones. One was different. Her presence was overwhelming. Heavy. Flames burned in the place of her eyes. The crew shambled hard to do her bidding, even the ones who seemed hardly aware. Figured she was the captain, me.
She shrugs, gaze going far away.
There is a flag the floating hangman flies. A flag that once heralded the Fonferros of Old Valia. It belonged to our Darkotsi paladin of some legend, one Lucia Rivan. But Selenia's knowledge is limited in this regard. Let us instead ask her of a subject she may know.
Selenia cuts a glance to Furrante for confirmation. When he dismissively waves her away, her black eyes narrow and she raises her chin, defiant. But then he turns his full gaze to her, suddenly seething, and she shrinks in on herself. Fist shaken at her sides, she reluctantly retreats.
She belongs to Aldis, who undoubtedly will come to claim her soon. But that is a problem for another time.
Okay.
One moment, Watcher.
The captain scowls at Selenia's retreating back, a dark anger warming his cheeks. What are you so mad about? Dare and be damned, Captain, as I believe you told Selena. Spit it out already. Why the secrecy? He turns his head to you in mock surprise.
That much should be obvious, Diveros. I prefer my crews to fear their captains, not a phantasm roaming the seas, hunting to devour their souls.
Prefer my crews to fear their captains. Really? You don't get respect from fear. No, you don't. You get respect by treating them decent.
Allow me to cut to the heart of it. Lucia Revan, whose flag flies atop our spectral ship, was a Dakotsi paladin who died more than 200 years ago. It is my hope that uncovering the details regarding dear Revan's fate in life may illuminate the nature of her undeath and how to defeat her galleon. Unfortunately, the only soul who could possibly shine more light on our situation lies buried deep within Neketaka.
Ah, so you want me to only soul?
One Isir the Berethian, now well rotted, I presume.
Who is this? Eris? Eris the Berethian?
Regrettably, I know little but this. He was an Ediran warrior priest of Bereth, and a significantly fervent one, if tales are to be believed. He chased our Dakotsi to the Deadfire, hunting her to her death. Shortly after slaughtering our brave paladin, the priest died, possibly of sickness, or perhaps from a festering battle wound. He was entombed in honor of his service to Berath in Neketaka's sacred stair.
Ah. Do we know anything more about Lucia Rabina?
By all accounts, our Revan was a Darkotsi paladin who sailed to the Deadfire in order to safeguard a royal weapon of Old Valia.
That's what you're after, that royal weapon.
She is the epitome of Grand Valia, of magnificence, honor, and duty. Living or undead, she strives still to serve her charge. And yet, we know not why, but a Berethian priest called Isir opposed our Revan, and fiercely. They fought to the death. Revans, to be precise, in this very archipelago. Along with her life, Revan lost the sword she had sworn to protect.
He traces a dreary line down his jaw. Yeah, you want that weapon.
It has, lamentably, remained unfindable since. I believe it may be why she searches the seas yet.
I take it you have a plan.
Indeed, I do.
He flashes you a devious grin.
Though I and mine cannot so openly venture to the depths of Neketaka, nor can we commune with the dead, you, Watcher, are adept in both of these areas. Correct. You must search the Temple of Berath on Neketaka's sacred stair. Isir's tomb within it should contain a chronicle for how and where he slayed our paladin, Revan.
I'll see what I can do. Is there something else we can talk about?
Gelarde, do return when you've any lead that may navigate us to where the floating hangman anchors. I will be waiting.
He nods cordially in dismissal. Is there anything else?
Gelarde, such a solace it is to see you again.
I'm curious to know you better.
Amika, do you know how I have lived so long in this life of piracy?
Careful with your answer, Captain. I'm a touch on edge today. Good aim and camish looks. Advice? Good. I would like to take a note of this. No, I do not. He nods. Conspiratorially, he leans close.
You may already be aware, but I am a Dokotsi paladin, the first chair on the Consuelo, and my crews have been known to call me the last Marcheso. Contrary to popular belief, I do not overly favor speaking of myself.
Do you? So he's a paladin also. Interesting.
Come, let us share a fine conversation.
Well, I have questions regarding the Principal.
Who better to ask than the first chair and highest rank on the Consuelo, Mes Casitas? Ak, what is it you wish to know?
Dunage is a rather interesting port. Who first cobbled it together?
What matters is not who they were, Casita. Only that we took it from them.
His green is shark-like, all teeth and violence.
But as you are curious, I will tell you this. The architecture of Balefire Beacon suggests dwarven craftsmanship. My own research into the island upon which I established Dunwich paints these ruins in a picture of blood and agony. Whatever dwarves sought to make their refuge here were exterminated by a crush of Naga tidal waves and great sea monsters all at once.
Wow, okay.
Fortuitously for us, Ondra shelters her loyal sailors more than wayward mountain dwarves. Ak, what is it you wish to know?
So, the Principe's heritage is Old Balian?
Indeed, Aimika, you are correct in this assessment. We are descended from refugees who fled during Old Valia's decline. They sailed the eastern reach to the Deadfire, but they did not settle the islands. Today, even, our shipboard life continues. Ak, what is it you wish to know?
Who are the Principe responding to the collapse of Grand noble families packed up their households and sailed abroad seeking opportunities away from the shadow of their homeland. So who are the Principe?
We are a magnificent but largely landless people, so we have come to own the sea. To survive, we must seize prosperity where we can. Hence, we are oft labeled as pirates, smugglers, merchants of illicit trade, or mercenaries. It will not always be so, but it is for now.
It will always be for it that way.
Ak, what is it you wish to know? Come, let us share a fine conversation.
I think I have questions regarding. I think we've already been through all that.
Ask than the first check. Ak, what is it you wish to know?
I think we're done.
Come, let us share fortune with you and yours.
All right. So we got a new quest. Deadfire. A tidy. No, it's not that one. I need to go talk to the wizard in the King's Coffin. Express interest in the show, but I'll have to dig around the town to find someone that can play. Oh, I already found a person who can play Ethios' part, so I need to go to the King's Coffin again and talk to the wizard. I don't remember where he's at. And this one here. Okay, so I have to go to Lifter's Refuge, which is also here, to kill this person. Hunting season. Is this what it was? No. Okay, so we need to go to King's Coffin. I can't get up here. Oh, that's right. There was a tower. I forgot about that. I hear... Why is this here? Rust and blood tinge this iron cage in the shades of ochre. Or ochre? Something like that.
Quickly and quietly.
I want to try something here.
Sure.
You cannot pickpocket while being...
Why not?
Can I pickpocket him if he's turned away from me? Oh, I can! Gusts of wind rise from below with the smell of the beacon's fires. So I can pickpocket, as long as I can do it from the side. Or from behind them. Can I pickpocket while being observed? He's not observing me. He's not looking at me. Okay, so some will work, some won't. What's here? Nothing. Okay. Ooh, someone was...
Leave it to me.
Bird droppings crust over the front iron bands of this cage. And there's bodies in there. So some they are, some we aren't. Okay. But I got a couple money. I got some money. It's just something I never thought about doing until I was watching getting a video ready to get uploaded, and I was like, oh, I just did some pickpocketing, but they were sleeping too.
Time to see and not be seen. Got it.
Nope, okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's just very hardly anything. Okay, so I need to go back to the raiding court and to the king's coffin, right? Because there was somebody I needed to do here. Tiny performance. Wizard at the king's coffin. Tarina, whatever their name is. Where is the wizard at? There he is.
Welcome back, patron. I so hope you enjoy the performance.
Oh, that's right. She's the one that is so bored. Calarenda needs you for her play.
I'd be happy to go back working for her, except I owe Harker over there a good deal of money.
She jerks her head toward the far end of the bar. Oh, that's right.
Stupid dice went cold at the wrong time. Until I pay him what I owe, 700 pyres, I'm not going anywhere.
Is there anything else I can do to get you out?
Talk it over with Harker. Maybe you'll be feeling generous.
She snorts as if she's made a joke.
A more likely possibility is he'll try and put a knife between your ribs. Assuming he doesn't, or you survive it, you ought to know he hides his money in his private quarters. Would be a shame if someone stole it.
Okay. What can you tell me about Harker?
You haven't heard the rumours, I take it?
Her voice drops to a raspy whisper.
Some people say he's the Red King.
Then the infamous pirate? I'd heard he was lost at sea years ago.
Aye, I'd heard that too. But some folks say he faked his death to escape the wrath of the Valian Republics.
No, I wouldn't doubt that. The elf leans closer, conspiratorially, to murmur near your ear.
Those same folks say that Harker was the Red King.
Licking the corner of her mouth, she straightens. She smooths her hair with trembling fingers.
I wouldn't go on asking him about it, if you know what I mean. Harker's got a nasty reputation, a real violent disposition, and besides, people in this port generally don't like others prying into their past.
Okay. Maybe I will go ahead and, Harkener. Where you at, Harkener? Aha, him.
My eyes are peeled. Sure.
Yeah, I didn't think it would, but okay.
What can I do for you?
I've heard rumors you're the Red King, the infamous pirate.
Infamous to his enemies, famous to his friends.
He narrows his eyes and sizes you up before saying more.
Folks decided to call me the Red King, and I had nothing to do with that. But I didn't tell them to stop neither. See, the Valian republics drove my Dar out of business, and I repaid them in kind by taking their ships and their treasure. A whole lot of it. Got right tired of ship hunters crawling up my arse every time I went out to sea, though. So I paid off my crew, scuttled this ship here, and went my merry way.
Ah, so you didn't... This Dar, your bar, is made out of your own ship.
In other words, the Red King is dead. And if you ask me any more about it, you will be too.
Well, I want to pay off Tarina's debt.
Got to you, did she? The woman can spot a soft-hearted mark from 50 paces. Like a sixth sense or something. Remarkable.
He nods to you conspiratorially, as if he didn't just imply you were a sucker easily parted from your money.
Here's the thing, though. It's more profitable for me to keep her under my thumb, so, sweet as your offer is, you can keep the money. Unless there's something else you need, I think we're done here.
He turns away and begins fiddling with something beneath the bar. As he does, you spy red-handled pistols stuffed into the band of his breeches. Will you take something else in exchange for her freedom?
If I wanted something else, I'd have asked for it. What can I do for you?
Can I just attack you?
I made my position on that clear.
What if I double the money?
Look at you, big spender. Word of caution now. You don't want to look too desperate around here. Pirates can sniff that out easy as stink on fish. Tierna's free to go.
Okay. Do I have to tell her I managed to hire the 2 performers?
Time to see and not be
That's
seen.
not what I meant to do.
Endless thanks for taking care of my debt. See you at the play.
Alright, so now I have to go back to the Radiant Court, and that's where I needed to go for the other 2. I mean, I had 2 things there. The Radiant Court. Okay. I'm gonna get... Oh, I think several brutish-looking thugs emerged from the nearby alleys. I just knew I was gonna get jumped. I have to go to the lifters. I forgot about that.
Well, well, if it isn't Arca's new business partner. That's quite a lot of coin you two exchanged.
Yep, I thought about it. What's it to you?
Everyone knows Arca's aiming to come out of retirement and slice off a bigger part of dunnage for himself. Maybe he even wants to steal a seat on the council. We can't be letting someone of your reputation back him, now can we? Think I'll send him your head, as a reminder to stick to selling grog and flea-infested beds.
Well, he didn't give us an opportunity to fight him, otherwise I would have fought him. Okay, so... You have got... who's the leader? You are. So we're going to go ahead and charge you. He is. You have wicked barbs. Pistlers don't move, so we're going to put that on you. And you have the Puppet Master. Let's put that on you. You also have Puppet Master. Let's put that on you. And me... I don't know how hard they're going to be. I don't think it's going to be much. I always do sap first. Why is that, I wonder? Toxic Strike.
All things worth in war.
Okay.
Yeah! Move. On.
Okay, you...
Did I do that? So help me God, I'll whoop the name. You shan't walk away from this one.
Okay, I think some of them have been... Yep, turned. They were turned. I like that Puppet Master. Okay, we barely got injured. So, oh, I forgot I got that cloak, don't I? Boots of the Stone. I'll have to look at that. Sea Wounded. I do have boots. We're just giving you these right now.
Happy to oblige.
Cloak. You don't have a cloak, do you? I think you do. You don't either. But I do have a ring. You do not have a ring. Did I give it to you? I can't remember. Yes, I did. Okay. And you also had the boots. You don't have boots either. Resolve resistance to might afflictions. Dexterity works with her too. Okay. There we go. Now you got boots. And we got the cloak taken care of. Okay. Yeah, I figured I was going to get assaulted. I suppose I could have attacked him. Since he didn't give me any choice. Okay, why I'm here. So we need to do... He is in Lifter's Refuge. Okay. But we'll go here, since this is where we're going. So we get all of these quests taken care of here. Yay! And they are over here.
You'd be better off mooning after someone with half a foot between their ears, lass.
You can't dictate what the heart wants, Seraphim. Thought you, of all people, would know that.
Well, the heart can be a right stupid git sometimes. It don't always deserve your listening.
What did you say? You can't... he said, you'd be better off mooning after someone with half a thought between their ears, lass. Oh, he's talking about Eater. Yeah, because she's after him. And according to what I've read, if I would have encouraged Eater to go after her, then they would be in a romantic relationship.
Thanks muchly for bringing Taerna back to us. Her storm and weather spells will really strike an atmosphere for the play. And now that we've got a real big brute for Aethys, we can put on a proper play. Stick around for the performance. I think you'll be plenty pleased.
She spreads her hands as if about to take a bow, but instead she snaps her fingers together and the stage darkens behind her, signaling the start of the show.
Ladies and gentle pirates, and rapscallions too, you are in for the truest of mental treats. Without further ado, I present the Green Menace, let us begin with our valiant new blood crews. The Lusty Rudder and Fortune's Folly. 2 ships adrift at sea for weeks and weeks on a venture most daring, in search of the uncharted islands.
Oh, the fog is new.
Woe and torture. Months at sea with no treasure to show for it. You sure these uncharted islands exist, Captain? We ain't seen land for days.
Were they easy to find, they'd be called the Chartered Islands, wouldn't they? If you're thinking to mutiny.
Land ho! Land ho! Got a lumpy-looking island coming on the horizon.
That's no island. That be the Green Menace. We're doomed for sure.
Souls and gold and glory, you will give these to me. For I am a god among gods, and a true menace upon the seas. Souls and gold and glory. Blame the dawn stars, for they have summoned me. And now I must feed.
This will be the end for us, it will. Oh, Andra, take me now.
How corny. Blasted amazing, that one guy says.
And that's the story of how Aethys sank a fleet of our best tars. Like the floating hangman, you see the Green Menace coming, you sail the other way. Thank you. Donations and gratuity are greatly appreciated. They loved us, do you see? They goddamned loved us thanks to you.
So we gained 1,500 copper and experience. Cool. I'd see it again. No, I wouldn't. The tidy performance is done. Okay, so now we need to go to the other area. Get these all taken care of. Who are you?
A repeat customer. I like your type. What can I stock you up with today?
What is it you had for sale here? Oh, I think I bought all your stuff from you last time I was here. We have Luminous Audra. Oh, Luminous Lobster. What does that do? Resistance to intellect afflictions, resistance to perception. I'm just buying all our stuff here because why not, right? Okay. I just know there's gonna be things that I'm gonna miss. Oh, come on. I clicked on you. There we go. So we need to go to Lifter's Refuge. And here we're looking for, oh, that's right, a bounty. Who are you?
What's a good word, Scuttler?
Oh, okay, you're who I'm. I thought this is where I was supposed to go. Here we go. Bounty. Travel to Lifter's Refuge and kill. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Lifter's Refuge. Oops. And that's where she was at. Oh, I don't think it's the same person. Well, this is only so far you can go. Oh. Oh, this him. Okay. I'm not crazy. It was something... You look like a shark if I ever saw one. Curious sharpshooter. Cutthroat marauder. Okay, so this is the guy that we're after. You couldn't do it yourself? He's right down here, you know. Okay.
Huh?
Puny. Too puny to join my crew.
Arms crossed, the hulking ogre looks you from head to toe. He spits at your feet unimpressed.
Go away. Be gone.
Scum. What's an ogre doing in Dunangi?
As I said, I seek bodies for a crew. And no, you cannot join.
Well, there's a bounty on you.
It is kind of you to announce yourself to me, bounty hunter. It will be just as kind of you to die by my hand.
You think so, do you? Okay. Toxic strike. You're gonna do charge. You're gonna do that on them. And see if you can do a puppeteer. Maybe on one of them. Maybe. You can do the same thing. We'll see.
Take this.
Flogging a figurehead. Futile.
Okay. So it didn't work? Now you're trying to tell me it didn't work?
Let's do this.
What do we got? We got an animal out there behind us.
Oh no! God darn it! This won't stop for long.
Terrapin, maybe you need to go after this.
After him.
Okay, maybe you need to do a little...
Mow. Keep your hands to yourself. Can we not finish this?
Alright, come on.
All things must come to an end. Even me.
You know, all you have to do is do your... Okay. Second wind.
Even's down.
Who are you? Why am I running away?
Let's go. Mow something.
Okay. Did you not do your... Oh, she's down. Okay.
See, rebirth awaits me.
Where you guys keep going up here for? Ah, there's a sharpshooter up there. I see. Yes, then go up there after him. I put it on you. Do it.
Did I do that? Take this.
Oh, she came back to life. Okay. There we go. You have... Can you do it? Well, I don't seem to be doing good here either. Let's see here. Symphony for the Lost.
Me too.
Did you get rid of that one up there, Suffering?
Moe, Ixie, darn it!
All right.
Moe, Ixie, like that?
Okay, you're done. You know, you should be shooting at this one up here.
After him.
See you. Me too.
All right. You had Blessed Harvest. No. Oh, here, this is what I was looking for.
Let's go.
Okay. All right, people, let's come after this one now. That one's still going up there?
After him.
I can see, why are you guys standing there? Come on, go. Are you stuck here or something? Who's this? Eater? Charge.
Got it.
There we go. And you are just standing there.
Ho! Moe, Ixie, on us.
All right. I didn't realize there was a sharpshooter up there. It's like, why are we getting damaged? Okay. So now we should have a troll. Oh, we got the Maker's Own Power. It's a belt. No, it's, yep, the belt. Reforge the Flesh. Grants ability upon becoming near death. Reforge the Flesh. The wearer transforms into a stationary pillar of steel, reducing inflicting damage and restoring health. Interesting. I don't think you have a belt, do you? Oh, Stone of Power. I forgot we had that too. Oh, here's his head. Oh, we also have a map fragment. This piece of tattered parchment shows the familiar waters and landmasses of the Deadfire, but without the other pieces, it's impossible to tell where it points to or how to get them. A note is scribbled in the margins. I entrust this fragment to you, brilliant friend, with every confidence that you won't fail to safeguard it. Enjoy your riches on the appointed day. Yours in affection. Okay.
All right.
Alright, so let's look at items here again. Because I believe... you just got something else. Okay, boots. Footprints of Audra. 2 to plus cast with level 2 priest. Oh, that's right. This is for priests. So I don't have it yet. Mouth organ, neck. The gallows breaker. Girdle here. Do you have a belt? Can you use grimoires? You don't have a belt. Or a ring. But, I mean, it's got places for grimoires. No, I didn't think so. Okay. So I believe it is, she died, so I have to get her. Return to at Radiant Court. Okay, I need to go back to Radiant Court now. Alright. Well, you can do that. And get all these taken care of. And I believe she was somewhere down here. Here she is.
I welcome your return.
I killed Tolkar.
I'd say it's a shame to have lost such a brilliant mind, but Torkar didn't give you any choice.
So I lost his head, got 5,000 copper, and experience.
But halfway is half done, my friend. There are 2 more members of the Firebrand's old crew that need your special attention. Katrin, the Firebrand's wizard. Last I heard, she was spending her Lady Epiros.
So it didn't take care of that. It just updated it. But it's all the ones here. Side quests are all done. Okay, hunting season. Yeah, we don't know that. Anyway, so that takes care of this area. Yay. Oh, we have some level ups. She does have athletics, so she does get second wind. Let's give her some. Nope, she needs the religion. And then you get 2. Okay, so what do you have here? Power and power. So now you have Shields of the Faithful, conjures powerful holy shield granting a deflection bonus to all allies in the area. That could be pretty good. Minor avatar resurrection. A single ally is revived and healed. Okay. Or did I already have that one? No, I did not. Storm of Holy Fire. A terrible rain of fire falls in the area of effect, repeatedly inflicting burn damage on all in the area of effect. So you really have to watch where you're doing that one at. Cleansing Flame. The priest hurls a ball of holy fire at the enemy that purges its possessions and speeds its doom. Does continuous burn damage and accelerates the timer for all beneficial and continuous damage effects before leaping to additional targets. Do I want this one or this one? Let's do this one. Alright. You just got... Okay. Yeah, your health is down, I know. Okay, so you have... Let's give you one more to athletics, and then... You need metaphysics because you're a cipher. You get 2 more. These are all the Empower abilities. I seldom use my Empower. The Complete Self. When the Cipher critically hits with a Cipher spell, there's a chance to recover some of his focus spent. Well, that's a good one. Status Shell. The Cipher is able to isolate a single enemy from the world, leaving them unable to act, but also unable to be affected by outside parties. Screaming souls. The cipher targets a spirit vessel and tears at the Calist soul energy inside of them, causing them in any immediate spirit or vessels to emanate a deafening scream. Okay, that distracts and deals raw damage. Unlocks the hidden repositories of an ally's mind and souls, granting them the brilliant inspiration for a short time. I have no idea what that is. Stasis shell is a way to like paralyze somebody for a while, I guess. Disintegration is weird. Well, let's do the Screaming Souls and see what happens. What did you have down here? I can't remember.
If it's a drink you're wanting, I got enough grog stock to... What are you having? I'll pour you a double.
Oil. I don't need the water. I got plenty of water. Grog. I love the grog. Just because. Which reminds me. Alright, so we got plenty. Oop. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so is this water? That's rice wine. Alright, we need to get out of here, so that's up here. Or I could probably, how about down here? I'm right down here. Can I leave from down here? No, I cannot. Oh, come on. There we go. So we are leaving by sea. So we're done here, except for some bounties that we have to come back, or Furrante, and that's it. But all the little kind of stupid side quests are all done here. All right, so I want to go back down here because we have to scout these islands. We didn't get into them before because they were above our pay grade. Do we have any? So have we been here? I think we have. Yeah, I'm just gonna slowly work my way south. Oh, and God, it's been over an hour already. Jeez. Really? Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and close down this episode, and I'll be cruising on down south. If I run across anything, then I will start recording again. But anyway, if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.